Rapaziada, bora aí então de vídeo do James Deane fazendo aí algumas mudanças no seu RX7. O carrinho aí que, mano, tornou ele bem popular na época. O RX7 da FALKEN. Vamos ver aí o que ele mudou, né? E como que foi essas mudanças.
Gatville in Sweden next weekend, and then we go straight from Sweden to New Jersey for Formula Drift Round 4. So
Vixe,
nice to get back.
esse vídeo tá bem atrasado.
Definitely a lot to catch up on. The guys,
Aconteceu tudo isso antes da etapa aí de New Jersey da Fórmula Drift.
Before I left, laid out quite a bit of work for the guys to do while I've been away driving at different events. So give a quick walk around the place. The place is quite dirty at the moment. A bit of a mess because we're after stripping 2 more cars to get ready for paint and to be refreshed. Here's the FALKEN S14.9 sitting under
Lindo.
15. This car is ready to go for whatever comes next, but we're using the Eurofighter at the next round of Drift Masters. We're skipping Drift Masters this weekend in Sweden because we're doing Gatville instead, just for a change. We can't make all the rounds of Drift Masters this year as there's a couple of clashes.
Ele deixou um pouco de lado, né, a Drift Masters esse ano, focou mesmo na Fórmula Drift com o time RTR. Obviamente, né, o time RTR deve estar bancando aí tudão. O Drift Masters ele não deve ter tanto apoio assim. Então, sei lá, é tudo um peso, né? Uma balança, manos. E o bagulho é muito louco, né? Vocês estão ligados que ele vai pra outros eventos também, que nem ele falou que ele foi pro Gate Bill. Não para de andar, mano.
Quite a while, because we haven't seen it on the channel in a long time. I haven't driven it in a long time, and there's a couple of reasons why, which we can talk about now, but this is still one of my favorite cars, built back in off-season of 2008 for 2009.
2008, 2009, rapaziada. Projeto antigo, hein? Olha!
RX7.
Tá cheio de massa aí, meu filho. Rapaziada, eu tinha achado que esse carro tava lá na Fórmula Drift em New Jersey, porque aparentemente tinha um carro desse igualzinho, né? Uma réplica desse carro. É que assim, aparentemente, né, a Falken tem essa plotagem aí bem emblemática deles, então qualquer carro que vista essa mesma plotagem vai se parecer igual, né, e o James Deane andou muito tempo com esse carrinho. Esse RX7 com a plotagem Falken Tires. O bagulho é largo mesmo. É, parece o Chevetão, pai. O bagulho sai.
It's big.
Nossa.
It's big. But yeah, we built this car back in 2009. It went through a different
e vocês viram, né, como que tá enferrujado ali o espaçador dele.
First, and then we swapped it to a red color for full stop auto livery before going to FALKEN tires back in 2013. So this was my first ever teal and blue car. We have some huge plans for it. Something I've been wanting to do for quite a while.
Okay.
So under the bonnet, there's some changes made.
Não tem nada.
So before we used to have the firewall cut out of this car to fit in the SR20, and we put back in the original firewall because I guess that means no SR20 anymore. Long story short, I sold the SR20, the 2.4 engine, which I absolutely loved. And it was an amazing engine, making 600 horsepower, full Mazworks, V-head, and things like that.
4 cilindrinho empurrante.
Sounded amazing with that setup in there, and there's only one reason I sold it, because I've had a dream for many years to have a proper rotary in this car, and that's the way it's going. So I'm gonna say no more about it right now. I think we'll keep it a little bit of a secret exactly what setup we're putting in there, but it's all gonna be happening really quick over the next few weeks, so you guys won't have to wait that long to see our plans. So
provavelmente, rapaziada,
took away the normal.
Como ele falou aí que voltou, né, a corta-fogo original do carro, provavelmente pode ser que venha aí um rotativo, hein? A DLC meteu lá 4 rotativos, né? 4 rotores no Supra novo, no A90, mano. Imagina, a DLC já tá no time ali, né, da RTR junto com o James Deane, eles fazem um bem bolado ali, pensa, né, num projeto e tal, pra impactar, mano, com um motor rotativo original, né, dos RX7 aí. Eu acredito fortemente, rapaziada, porque um motor maior não tem muita necessidade. O SR20 era o motor mesmo que era bom pra esse carro, pra esse projeto. Então, sei lá.
And firewalls back in. We're going to be putting the standard front cross member back in. We got fresh wise fab for the front. Other than that, engine transplant, few changes to the outside. We got some amazing wheels being made for this car right now. I cannot wait to share with you the new look at the car. I think it's going to be pretty wild and pretty sick. This is definitely going to be the craziest version of the RX7 to date, and I'm super excited about it. Something I've been dreaming about with many years, but we'll get into that in a later video. So also Becky's car is very much stripped. We'll go over to Mikey's in a minute. Have a look at the car.
Beck's é a Becky, né? É a mulher dele aí. E ela tem um 15zão brabo. Eram as peças do 15. Vamos voltar aí sobre o RX7.
So firstly we'll go back to when we first launched the car back in 2009 in the purple Nexon tire livery.
Ô, louco.
It had an SR20 in there which we built, my brothers and myself, and we built over a matter of weeks because...
Ô, rapaziada, eu não sabia que a Nexon Tires é uma marca assim de tanto tempo, né? A gente viu agora na Ultimate, pouco tempo atrás, ano passado, ano retrasado, o pessoal, tanto o Eric Metz e Gustavo Koch, sendo patrocinado pela Nexon, eu achei que era uma empresa nova. O pessoal lá fora já andava, já, né, há um tempo e tudo mais. Não sabia que vinha desde 2009, antes, né, provavelmente. Olha lá, ele era da Nexon. Show de bola.
That RX7 was sitting at my house as a 2-roller turbo with an engine issue, so the chassis was sitting there. I did a deal with my brother who helped me out a lot with getting my hands on that car, and also helped me to build it in a few short months. It actually wasn't easy to get the SR20 to fit in there. We thought it would be because there's quite a bit of space under the bonnet, but we had to modify the cross member, move the steering rack forward,
bastante coisa, né?
We had to modify the hubs, cut the firewall, so a lot of changes to get it to work, but we learned a lot building.
E por isso, rapaziada, que eu acho que ele vai voltar em um motor rotativo, mano, porque não é possível. Tipo, ele botou as paradas original de volta, né? Não tem como ele colocar algo maior ali, um J, um 2J, que seria maior do que um SR20, né?
Building that car and learned a lot about developing a new car and figuring out, you know, what changes to make to get a car feeling normal. So that was quite an interesting journey back in the day. Then it went from purple to the full stop auto livery, which was really cool. I got the design made up with
o carrinho era bem japonês, né?
Kind of a HKS style livery. So that was a shop in Cork that supported me. I actually worked there as well back in the 2012 season. And that was my last ever full-time normal job before I went full-time drifting in 2013. So
esse é o sonho, papai. Desde 2013.
FALKEN came on board. They were supporting me already with tires 2012, and in 2013 they came on board fully to get the car in teal and blue and support us competing in the Irish Drift Championship, which we won that year. It was a brilliant year. It was one of our first times going to the Nürburgring for the 24-hour race, and got to do some really cool shows across Europe, Bodensee and in Switzerland, and yeah, it was an awesome year. Yeah, and that was pretty much it with the car. It went through a few different variations of SR20s over the years, and finally ending up with the wildest setup with the 2.4 Mazworks engine with all the ECU master stuff back in 2020 was the last time I drove that car. So this year, 2023, it's coming back, it's getting refreshed, some big changes. It's gonna sound absolutely insane. I can't wait to take you all on the ride with this one. I'm super excited. It's gonna be a...
Eu não sei porquê, mas eu acho que eu já fiz, e não faz tanto tempo que eu fiz uma react dele andando com esse RX7. Não sei se é o mesmo, né, se é algum outro similar ali, mas tava até com o volante da Fulltech.
top level serious competition car. It's more about the show and having fun. So it's gonna
É um
look
carrinho de
sick,
show,
sound
né? Não tem
sick,
como.
and I can't wait to drive it.
A gente já viu já que o RX7, né, ele é um pouco... O entre-eixos é curto. Mano, é um carro brabíssimo de drift. Pra mim, tipo... Pelo menos aqui no simulador é um dos carros que eu uso bastante. Eu gosto, né, por ele ser bem pequenininho. Ele tem uma transição rápida, ele é fácil de se achar. Mas eu não sei se ele é tão competitivo assim. Olha isso, mano. Muito brabo, muito brabo. Essas imagens aí não faz tanto tempo não, mano. Já é tudo show, né? Brabo.
Okay, so we're back from America. From where were we? That was the last round. New Jersey.
É.
I've forgotten already.
Aí, rapaziada, falei, tipo, ele voltou,
RX7.
foi, enfim.
So making some nice progress. Another hint on the engine. It's going dry summed. Dry summed tank will be at this side. So they have the firewall pretty much made here on the inside. Just sweet job. A little bit of tidying up. We used to have a side exit exhaust with DSR, so that came out here. So we tidied all that up. All the front crash frame is
Fechou,
on.
né, de novo.
Big front radiator going in. So this is the last bit of fabrication to do before Mikey works his magic. Excited?
Oh, with the paintbrush again.
Oh, with the
Esse é irmão, né, do James Deane.
yeah, the lads have been very busy. So there has been a package that arrived that may be for that.
Motor.
We're gonna open that very
Motor.
soon. To finish up this anyway, basically, you might be able to see something different going on in the back as well. There's going to be quite a few changes with this car. It's going to be the wildest it's ever been by a long shot. I'm super excited. So,
Mano, esse carro já era muito louco já. Não sei o que eles vão fazer mais de estrutural, né, de body kit.
Next week's video. Yeah, I'm really excited about this. Becky's car is also coming. A lot of progress.
Aí, ó, o quinzão,
Totally new
quinzão da mina dele, que eu tinha falado pra vocês. Mano, esse carrinho também é brabo, brabo e anda muito. Rapaziada, vamos esperar aí pra ver, né, o que vai acontecer nesse RX7 dele, icônico demais. Então já se inscreve aqui no canal pra gente continuar reagindo, deixa o seu likeão. É nóis, falou, valeu e fui.